Welcome to Soul Flow Weekly. Happy Tuesday. Okay, so I already cleansed the space and everything like that. So we're just gonna get right into it. I have this little deck. I honestly really forget what this deck is called. I've had it for a really long time and I don't even have the box or anything to it or anything. But the first card that came out is Regeneration, okay, and it's tarragon. I don't know if tarragon is an herb or if it's a plant. I'm not 100% sure. But the zodiac, as you can see on there, is Aries, right? And 17. So someone's birthday can be April 17th, which is so funny because my oldest daughter, her birthday is April 17th, okay? So I feel like with just looking at this card and seeing the fact that it says regeneration, it's giving me maybe you have been drained, right? Or you're coming out of a time where you have been drained and maybe there's been some kind of chemical imbalance. I'm seeing like breakouts or something like that. So you can be like healing your skin or something. You can be healing your body. But I feel like you're coming out of a time where maybe you were just not feeling yourself or not in the best mood or not, just not your typical bubbly, energetic self, right? So maybe you needed to take some time to relax and to rejuvenate, obviously. But I feel like now you're starting to feel like yourself again. Now you're 101 on the clock, and now you're starting to feel, back to normal or whatever normal is for you, right? I feel like because I just saw success, so maybe you could have been down on yourself when it comes to something, but I feel like your hard work has paid off, right? Something has been a success. What else do we have here with regeneration spirit? We have attraction, and this is number 34, and it's a pansy. Okay. This is Libra energy. Something could have cost $177. 717 can be significant as well. Maybe someone's necklace broke, or you're wearing a new necklace or something like that. Yeah, something very significant about a necklace. Maybe you lost the necklace, right? Maybe this necklace meant something to you, and you found it, or a pendant or a charm or something, maybe a ring, I don't know, some piece of jewelry that you could have lost and you found it. Sagittarius could be significant as well. We have here gratitude, Gemini energy. Okay. This flower is the pink rose. Okay. Number 36. My stomach is growling out of nowhere, and I literally just ate an hour ago. So someone could be hungry. Because I'm not hungry. Oh, wow. You want to know what is so crazy? I have on this mixed playlist, and I absolutely love her, J Malone. Okay? She is the goddess who runs, I don't remember, but you know, she calls her team G3. But Jay Malone, she's a goddess. She's like my soul sister, and her song just came on better, right? So I was saying someone could have been healing from an illness, or you know, just feeling down or not feeling well or not feeling themselves, and her song is on right now. So I do not own the rights to this song if you can hear it in the background, but listen, Goddess Guidance, there you go. Thank you, Spirit. Goddess Guidance, that's who it is. That's her page. Um, but her song, her music title is J Malone, and the song that's on right now is Better. And I promise you, I love this song because every time, not every time, but most times when I watch her lives or her videos, this song is playing in the background, and I promise you, it has done something to my spirit. I swear to God. But yes, so wow, I'm getting goosebumps right now. Like I'm smiling, like I don't know. This is maybe me giving her her flowers, gratitude. I'm so grateful for her because she has uplifted my spirits in so many ways, right? So then we have here longevity. Someone can be a Scorpio, okay? Longevity, this is a chrysanthemum. Someone could be, what is that? A pocket watch. Something can be significant about a pocket watch, right? Or maybe someone can be pocket watching you. Maybe you're elevating. Maybe you're, you know, coming out of a time where maybe something was going on with your finances, but now, you know, you know, like something that you're doing, like your finances are being regenerated. And maybe something was going on when it came to your appearance, right? But I feel like now you're starting to feel yourself. Now you're starting to get back to normal, get back to yourself, right? You could be working on your health. You can be choosing to eat differently. A card flipped sideways. I'm going to take it. Energy. Yeah, you can be getting your energy back. You can be eating oranges, you just, you know, eating more healthier foods, cooking yourself, not eating from someone else, or, you know, something like that. Maybe you did eat from someone else and this is why. Maybe you got food poisoning or something. I don't know. But Virgo can be significant as well. So Virgo energy is like, you know, Virgos are all about like the appearance, their body, being on a routine. So you can be on a routine when it comes to like your health and fitness and things like that, right? So definitely changing the way that you eat, right? Or maybe you can just be noticing that the fact that you have changed the way that you've been eating, you see your looks changing, right? You probably feel more energetic, you have more energy, right? It's kind of like your body is going through a metamorphosis, like your whole energy is going through a metamorphosis, it's changing, and you see the change. We have here wholeness, number 33, black mulberry, right? So you can be definitely, you could like blackberries, or you can be incorporating different vitamins and things like that, getting your antibiotics, not in, that could be significant, antibiotics, or maybe you were taking antibiotics, or maybe you were taking some kind of medicine like from big pharma and you stopped taking that and now you're doing something more holistically. And you see that that you're actually healing faster from doing something holistically, opposed to using these traditional medicines from big pharma, right? This is Aquarius energy, so someone can be an Aquarius. And then we have here trust, basil. and more Scorpio energy, right? So Scorpio is definitely transformation, change. So someone's body is changing, right? Maybe your eyesight, your vision is changing. And it's so wild because not long ago I had posted a video on the benefits of basil water, right? So maybe you are definitely probably eating things color like, so you know that colors hold frequency and energy, right? So you can be eating foods based off of like your chakras, based off of the frequency and the energy that you're trying to pull in. So you can be eating now or eating with more intention, right? Setting intentions with the foods that you're choosing to eating, setting intentions with the things that you're choosing to put inside of your body. And I feel like you see and feel the difference when it comes to this, okay? You could have been doing something different for like 21 days, or it's been a month or something. Yeah, continuance with the apple here, Capricorn energy. So yeah, I feel like whatever this change is something that you're going to be incorporating into your lifestyle. Like it's going to be something that you're going to continue to do because you feel and see the difference in whatever this is, right? So definitely I feel like eating cleaner. And then we have here success. Yeah, you're eating cleaner, changing up your eating habits or your workout regimen, whatever the case may be, because you actually see that it, and didn't I say in the beginning of the video, I'm seeing success. So, and this is peppermint. You could be drinking peppermint tea. You can be adding peppermint, basil to your water, you know, tarragon, whatever this is, I don't know. But yeah, so definitely success. You are changing the way that you eat. You're changing your diet and those habits because you see that you only have one body, right? You have this one human vessel, and in order for you to be able to extend it for as long as you possibly can, you have to be mindful of what it is that you are putting into it. 111 on the clock, right? Right? So you can be making your own herbal teas. Yeah, whatever it is that you're doing it, and it's energizing you because we have here vitality. So you are getting your energy back. This is Taurus energy with the fig here, right? It's like you're feeling more energized based off of how you have changed your diet and eating habits. You can be seeing definitely like physical changes in your body, in your skin, right? I feel like maybe you had like a breakout or something like that and you incorporated some kind of herbal supplement or just speaking intentions into your products or whatever it is that you use on your face and your body, and you're seeing that this positive energy holding that frequency going onto your skin, going into your body, is definitely making a change. Someone can be 32, 33 years old, 21, 26, 28, okay, 39 we have here, 36. So definitely someone in their 30s. I feel like it's like now being in your 30s, you're changing up, or you know, it's like you don't want to wait until you're in your 30s to incorporate these healthier alternatives into your life, right? I'm going to get one more row from these cards here. You could be fasting as well. We have here strength with the fennel, and there's a sword on there. So yeah, I feel like this is you like just really protecting your vessel, protecting your vessel, protecting what it is that you put into your body. It's like we have this one body, and we can literally stretch this body to do whatever. My stomach is growling. Someone could be hungry, okay, or dehydrated. Someone may need to drink water. I'm gonna drink some water. And in my water today, I actually have cucumber, but I also put in a natural sea salt. And I was doing my research when it comes to sea salt, adding that inside of water. One, it is very good for rehydrating your body, like of the electrolytes, especially if you like go work out, but it helps your body to retain water, right? So like for me, I don't do this consistently, adding the sea salt to the water, but it's something that I'm going to start incorporating in my water at night, like before I go to bed. And they did say that if you were to add sea salt to your water, at least like an hour before you go to bed and you drink water, it will give you less chances of waking up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, right? But the reason why I'm gonna start incorporating it into like my night routine is because I've noticed that I can be so hydrated before I go to bed, so hydrated because I drink, the only thing that I drink is water, even though I'm not really a fan of water, but that is literally like the only thing I drink, and tea, but you know, tea is water, you know, but anyway, or no, I'm lying because I do have, I will drink protein drinks, which I'm probably going to start cutting those out because I know that they're packed with a whole bunch of sugar, but I think they might be vegan if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I'm gonna start incorporating the sea salt in my water at night because I noticed that I can go to bed and I'm completely hydrated, you know, everything is nice and plump and, you know, feeling like full and refreshed. And then when I wake up in the morning, I feel so dehydrated, like 17:17 I just saw on timer. I feel like I'm been drained in my sleep, right? So that's something that I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start adding the sea salt to my water at night. Abundance. And then there's another necklace on this card, Sagittarius energy. And I called Sagittarius earlier. But anyway, there's a necklace. So something could be significant about a necklace or a pendant. Somebody could be eating grapes, or you can like wine. Maybe you can be making your own wine. We have here protection, Aries energy, more Aries energy, okay? I feel like this is like, maybe you, okay, so as I'm looking at this row right here with gratitude, continuance, and protection, I feel like maybe there was an illness or a sickness or, you know, something where you were not feeling yourself, right? Something when it came to your body. It could be your mind, it could be your spirit, but I'm really getting heavily like your body, especially with me emphasizing on that Virgo energy, which is like your health, your fitness, and things like that, right? Maybe you experienced something with your health or something like that. Maybe you experienced something with your health and you overcame it, but you did it naturally. However it is that you fixed or healed this ailment or whatever it may be for you, I feel like now because you have overcome this or you have fought this battle, now I feel like you're being more cautious and intentional about what it is that you put inside of your body, right? Because you're grateful to be alive is what I'm hearing. And you want to continue to feel good and have the energy that you have. I'm seeing someone like just laying in their bed and they're just drained. They don't have the strength to get up, or they don't have the strength to do the things that they typically would do. And I feel like you did something holistically. Okay, you did something holistically, and it's healed you. It's healed you. It's giving you your vitality back. It's giving you your energy back, right? And I feel like whatever it was, you probably were a little bit hesitant because you didn't think that it was going to work. But I feel like you put your faith, you put your trust in the Most High, right? And you committed to eating these better foods, being intentional about what it is that you put inside of your body, and you healed whatever this ease was in your body. And I feel like you're thanking God, you're praising God, like thank you, thank you, thank you. Like this is like this is like you know, when you give something up for Lent, right? And it's like, this is something that you've done. It's like you made a promise to the Most High that you will not go back to eating the things that you were, to taking the things that you were. It's like you sacrificed something in exchange for your health and your wealth and your vitality and your strength, right? Maybe you have children, and you just so grateful because there was a chance that you could have lost your life. You know, that your children, that there could have been a possibility that you wouldn't be here for your children. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this was something that happened in like your younger years, right? Maybe this was something that happened to you in your younger years, and you didn't even think that you would make it to being in your 30s. Right? Or maybe you are in your younger years, right? Your 20s or whatever, your teenage years. And it's like, if I continue to keep on putting this stuff in my body, if I continue to keep on eating this way, if I continue to, you know, not take care of myself, then I may not be here to have children. 121 on the clock. I may not be here to see my children grow up, you know, things like that. And then we have here the tomato. With love. So this is, yeah, definitely just more self-love. And I feel like a lot of people look at self-love as like just taking yourself on dates and speaking positive affirmations. And yes, these things are a part of it, but I feel like ultimately self-love is taking care of you, body, mind, and soul, right? And like really taking care of yourself and being intentional about what it is that you put on your body, what it is that you listen to, what it is that you think about, the thoughts that run through your head. And I feel like, sorry, I'm getting distracted by these commercials. So yeah, like being very intentional about everything, every aspect, mind, body, spirit, your heart, everything. This could have been something that had to do with your heart. Let's get one more, spirit. Agreement, yeah. Oh, that's two that came out, but agreement. So, and this is strawberries here. And then we have here memory, right? I feel like you are now, wow, this is about to go in a different way, but it's like whatever this is that you have just overcome, right? When it comes to your health, it could be with your finances, it could be with just your mental state, right? Whatever this is that you have overcome, I feel like you're understanding and you're recognizing that this was an agreement that you made with the Most High way before you came here, right? So 1, 2, 3, you're on the right path, you're on the right direction on the clock. And that you're being supported, and that the like 1, 2, 3 for it's spiritually is like steps, right? So it's like someone could be like, use a stair climber, right? Or it's like, you know, it's levels to this. And it's like, as you're understanding, as you're seeing things from a different perspective, you are gradually elevating. It's like moving on up to the, somebody could be moving, right? Excuse me. But it's like you're remembering the pact that you made with the Most High. You're remembering promises that you made with yourself, right? And I feel like maybe you backtracked a little bit. Maybe you slipped up a little bit and you saw the difference in when you slip up, or you see the difference when you keep that one foot in the door. I feel like you're starting to now see how if you're gonna go forward, it's only forward, it's only up from here. There's no going back, because if you go back, all you're doing is saying, okay, I'm okay with those things that took place in the past. I would like to still sit in the past. No, we are 1, 2, 3 moving on up. There's no room for the past. There's no room for going backwards. We are only, it's like once you awaken to what it is that you're supposed to be doing, once you awaken to these different rituals, I'm gonna call them rituals, that you can incorporate into your life, is no going back. Because now it's like you already know. And once you know, you have to make, and you have to be intentional about moving forward. Unless you want to stay stuck in the past, unless you want to, you know, sit back there. So I'm going to pull a tarot card for each of these. There was really no direction for this reading. I kind of just was led to sit here and play with my cards. So there may absolutely not be a message here for anyone at all, but you know, it is what it is. I have learned to listen to what I'm being called to do. Oops. I don't like to shuffle when, let's see what's at the bottom. Hope, daffodil, Taurus energy. I don't like to shuffle when I have cards on there because I don't like to like mess up. I just got like a vision in my mind's eye. You know the game, Memory is like a children's game. I think it's like like a matching game when the cards are all face down and you have to like match them. So that could be significant. Someone could be doing that with their child. Or this was a game that you enjoyed doing when you were a child. Maybe you were really good at it. You were always like, your mind is very powerful. And how I was saying, remembering, like you're remembering your path. You're remembering what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Spirit, give me a tarot card for each of these to clarify, please, and thank you. Okay. Oh, that's so uneven. Give me one for regeneration, Spirit. We have here the Page of Swords, my bad. Right. So this is giving me, right, because the Page of Swords is like, this could be someone, okay, so automatically I heard you are making positive changes. You're doing things intentionally because you know that you have children who are watching you, right? So you can be a mother and you're making these changes, right? Because you know that your young children, the children around you, are watching you, right? They're watching you, and that the things that you do, the things that you say, the things that you are putting in your body, the things that you are listening to, they see it, right? And they are going to mimic these things, or they're going to use this information, right? This information is being downloaded and instilled into them. And it's like, if you don't make the changes now with yourself, then your children are going to walk in the same footsteps. They're going to, if you eat horribly, they're going to end up picking up those same habits. So I feel like this is a matter of you changing your routine, changing your habits, body, mind, soul, however it resonates with you, because you have children who are watching. And I feel like they are watching. They are watching. And I feel like even if you feel like they are not, even if you feel like they are not paying attention to the things that you say, the things that you do, and how you ultimately live your life, you see subtly, even whether they say it or not, you see that what you are doing is making an impact on them. You see this. 1:31 on the timer. I mean, on the clock. Sorry. Right? So I feel like you're making these logical decisions because you know that your children are watching. Your children, your grandchildren, whatever the case may be. We have here the Page of Pentacles, right? And the Page of Pentacles is, especially here with this attraction, I want to make sure I see attraction on there, right? It's like, you know that what you are doing is being absorbed by your, I don't know, I'm getting really heavy. It's like a new lifestyle, and maybe you can be making these changes, excuse me, not only for you but for your children too. And instead of you like complaining about it, instead of you like being like, I don't really want to do it, you're doing it in a positive way, right? So that it's not shocking to your children either. You know, I feel like this is like a family lifestyle change, right? I feel like this is just like, maybe you're getting out in nature. Maybe you're like doing the work instead of thinking about it, instead of talking about it, or, you know, saying, okay, I'm going to do it one day, or, you know, doing it one day and then it goes back to how it was before. No, I feel like this is actually sticking with the plan, right? 1:33 on the clock. Sticking with the plan and actually moving forward when it comes to it. Actually doing the work. Give me something for gratitude here, Spirit, please. We have here the Five of Cups. And what was it underneath? Gratitude. Yeah, so I feel like there was like something definitely scared you when it came to your health. It was like something, maybe you thought you weren't going to make it. That's what I'm really getting, that at one point you thought that you were not going to make it and you almost gave up. You almost gave up because nothing was working, or maybe you were just in a lot of pain, right? And maybe you were sad and you were like regretting decisions that you had made. But I feel like now, because you have made these changes, now you've moved on from that. Now you're healing. You're healing from the inside out. Look at that, 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Like your hard work is paying off, and I feel like you see it. You see it in your physical body. I'm sorry, you guys, for the noise outside. I think it's because I'm having like a little seating area put in like this little nook off of the kitchen. And I think they're clearing it out. There's a lot of leaves over there. But anyway. Ooh, we have here the 3 of Pentacles. Right, so I did say that this is you learning new ways to set intentions when it comes to what it is that you put in your body and things like this. And I feel like it's a family affair, right? Everybody has to be a part of it. Everybody has to be on the same team. Everybody has to be, you know, trying to do the same thing. So maybe I'm getting like, if you're incorporating new meal ideas or healthier meal ideas, like your kids are looking up recipes, healthier recipes and things like that, and you're just making it a family affair, okay? I feel like everybody is in sync, everybody is on board with this. As far as someone's financial situation, you could have lost a job or like really had a financial loss, right? And this could have disappointed you. This could have like really set you back or made you feel like a failure or something like that. But I feel like now you're coming into and you have aligned with what is meant for you and what it is that you are supposed to be doing. And I feel like whatever this is that you are supposed to be doing is going to bring you financial stability, okay? Whatever this is, this could be something creative that you're doing. You can be a painter, okay? You can actually be like a chef or a cook or something like that. You can be going into that, culinary. Or this is just something that you're realizing that you enjoy doing. Give me one for energy. We have, I don't like when they get messed up. We have here the Emperor, right? So this is like taking control over your life. Taking control over your life, right? Taking control over what it is that you put inside of your body. And you could be a man as well. You could be a man that is changing the way that you eat and what it is that you put inside of your body. I'm also feeling like you could be a man who's making a decision on changing your job. Okay. Making a decision on leaving a job, right? Going in a new direction. And I feel like you are a little bit upset. You are, you know, maybe this is something that you've done for a really long time, right? But I feel like you are taking ownership of your own life, taking control of your own life. And I feel like a lot of people look up to you because you have built a very safe space. I don't know, like you've built a very safe space. So people are going to miss you, right? They're going to miss you, but it's like you have set your like you have set something in stone, right? You set something in stone. It's like you have paved a way, right? You have that's what I'm getting. It's like you have already done the groundwork. So there's like a template. There's like a template of your work. There's a template of something that you can leave behind for it to be utilized, right? So I feel like this is like bittersweet. I don't know why or where I'm getting this from. But this is like a bittersweet, and it's crazy because as I'm saying bittersweet is over the orange, and you know how sometimes oranges can be bitter but they're also sweet as well. So I feel like this is like a bittersweet situation. You can be leaving a job, right? So maybe you have co-workers or something like that who are upset, but you can be receiving like a lot of letters and cards, and maybe you're leaving a job, right? Or leaving a place of business, or I don't know, something like that, and you're like getting a lot of letters and cards and pictures from those who have witnessed your greatness, right? You could have been a father figure to people, right? You could have been this very, like, you just a very structured person, right? And you bring structure and you bring fun, and you have the ability to like make things exciting, make things easy. And you know how I was saying, like, there could be, if you have children, they can be like going to go look for the recipes and things like that. I feel like give me a second because there's a lot coming to me right now. Like, your children are watching, your kids are watching, they look up to you. I feel like you've been a very good role model to these children. And yes, it can be disappointing when you have to walk away, or you decide to walk away from something that is no longer, fulfilling you in that way. It's like you've done your work, you've set the blueprint, you've structured some kind of template, so the way that you have done things can continue, like it's hard for me to explain, but that's what I'm getting with that. Okay, give me, for wholeness, we have here the Knight of Swords, right? With wholeness, right? So I feel like you have definitely made let me put this up here because I don't want it to fall off my lap. But I feel like it's like your work here is done. That's what I'm getting. It's like my work here is done, okay? And it's just time for me to move on. I'm getting so like my voice is like kind of going out. I can feel it. So I feel like it is definitely bittersweet. It is definitely something that has you in your emotions, right? And it's like, that you have left an impact on wherever this is that you may be leaving from, right? And I feel like you've made this conscious decision to move on and trust that wherever it is that you're going next is going to be successful. It's going to give you life, right? I feel like maybe what it is that you were previous doing, maybe there was just only one of you and not enough hands, maybe it was something that left you overwhelmed. Maybe you felt like you were overworked because everyone depended on you. It was like you would be doing one thing and you have people pulling at you. Even if you're a parent, right? Like you could be a single father, you could be a single mother, however it is, right? But it's like, but I'm not getting a female at all. I'm getting a man. I'm really getting a man who is like spreading himself thin, trying to show up for everyone, right? And it's like these children are pulling at your pant, like tugging at you, right? There's also other leaders who are doing the same thing, right? It's like people come to you for, because you hold so much energy, you're so energetic, and it's like people come to you for guidance, people come to you for direction, you know, because you are this, like, they see you as the emperor energy, as someone who is a great father or a great, you know, masculine figure, a great authoritative figure, someone who has structure and has control and can take control and can take the lead, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it, I don't know, I just feel like it's a lot. It's a lot that you've had to take on, and it's like you kind of just want to rest. You need rest. You know, it's like you are thinking for so many others that you can't think to yourself. You can't get that peace of mind. I feel like you need peace of mind, right? So that you can see things clearly. And I feel like you've made the decision to move forward. And this is something that you are definitely sticking with. And yes, it's going to upset a lot of people. It's going to, you know, even be upsetting for you, even making you second guess if this is the right decision. But I feel like this is the right decision. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's get one for trust, Spirit. That one of the Queen of Swords we have here. Yeah. I feel like you had, with the Queen of Swords, you know, the Queen of Swords, she's honest. She is very protective. She's very intelligent, very smart. But I feel like you're very optimistic about what the future holds for you. And I feel like you need to, I feel like you're just, I feel like you're not over what it is that you're doing. It's just like a different step, like, you know, 1 2 3, how I stated earlier. It's just like there's different levels, and it's like you've already completed this level, you've already left an impact, you've already came here to do what it was that you needed to do, and now it's just time for you to move on in a different way, right? So this definitely could be you going down a different career path, a different job. You know, this could be something where when it comes to speaking, okay, being a public speaker, okay, because the swords is, you know, but yeah, you can be a singer, you can have a podcast. I don't know, but I feel like you're really just trusting in the divine and in going with that, right? Okay, give me something for continuance here. We have here Temperance and the Eight of Pentacles. So definitely something when it comes to your career. Okay. You could be working for you. Okay. So you can be going from from working for someone to working for yourself, right? This is definitely something that you're passionate about. And whatever this is that you are passionate about, like, it's going to bring some sort of balance to your life. It's going to help you see that what it is that you've done up until this point was so worth it. So worth it, right? I just heard music, but so yeah. 444 could be significant. Okay. Yeah. So you can definitely, like, whatever this is that you are about to do, something with your voice. I'm getting that heavy. I feel like it's been like a long time coming, right? Maybe this was something that you never thought would take off or that would happen for you, but I feel like it's whatever this move is, it's the right choice and it's going to be successful, especially with success coming here. I feel like you've been successful in all areas of your life, right? Even when you were working for this company, this business, whatever the case may be, right? It was still a success. Everyone loves you. This is why nobody wants you to go. And this is why it's bittersweet, because you truly brought positivity, you brought structure, right, to a situation, to a community, to a job, to a business. But it's like now you have to do what makes you happy. The Strength card. You can be seeing 888. So definitely success in your finances, okay? And I feel like you didn't want to walk away. Or yeah, I feel like this was very hard for you to do. Very hard for you to do. Right? I'm seeing like um like pulling, like pulling at you, like I don't know, like holding on to you, like not wanting to let you go. I don't know, but it's very it's very bittersweet. I feel it. Like it's like trying to keep your composure, you know, not wanting to cry or break down or something like that. It's kind of like, you know, is what I'm getting. Because I don't know, it's like hurting my heart a little bit. Yeah, the death card at the end of the, at the bottom of the deck. Like, it's like this stage, this cycle of your journey is like you're done. It's, you know, it's like it's time to move on. Wow. Wow. Give me something for vitality, spirit. The devil. Yeah. And I'm not getting anything, you know, negative with the devil here. I just feel like it's like you are a person of many facets. You are a person that you're so creative and you have so many ideas, and you know, like you're so much more than whatever this job or this one particular thing is for you. It's like you need to branch out. It's like you have to, like, it's like you need change, right? It's like you don't want to be only, it's like you don't, it's like you have so many different paths in this lifetime and so many different opportunities, and it's like you don't want to stay stuck. You don't want to stay stuck. You want to branch out because you know that there's more, right? Something else, I feel like something else you're so much more passionate about. Something else gives you strength. Look at that. The World card that we have here. And I brought this out here. Wow. And the Strength card is here. This is strength and this is strength as well. But anyway, the World card, yeah. It's like this cycle of your life, this part of your life, this one little thing, right, that you've been successful at. You've mastered it. You've done it impeccably, right? You've made change in this area, and it's like now it's time. Like this is this this part of your life, this section of your life, this level of your life, this commitment, it's like you're done with that. You're done with that. And now it's time for something new. It's time for something new. I feel like you are meant to travel, okay, with the world card here. Or maybe you want to travel, or it's like you're dying to travel. It's like you want to get away, right? And then we have here the Four of Swords for the Strength card. Yeah, you want to get away, to rest, to relax. You need a break, for sure. You need a break. You need to rest and recuperate. You know, you need to take some time for yourself to gain your energy back. I feel like you put in so much energy into whatever this was that you were doing, that now is like you just need a break. Like maybe you could be going on a vacation where you resting, you know, rejuvenating, things like that. Like you just need a moment to gather your thoughts. You need a moment to possibly not have to think if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You need a moment to, if you want to sleep the whole day, you can do that. If you want to go explore, you can do that too. But it's like you just need some R&R is what I'm getting. You just need some R&R. And then we have here abundance. Wow. Ace of Cups. That is abundance. Okay? That is abundance. Right? So it's like you need a time to focus on self and pour love into yourself and do some of the things that you love. This can also be you going on a vacation or something like that with a new love. This can also be you just needing to feel fulfilled in whatever it is that you're doing, right? This is abundance, this Ace of Cups here. And then we have here confirmation with abundance, right? This is like you can't give all of yourself, or you can't give the best of yourself if you don't rest, if you don't recuperate, if you don't regenerate, if you don't take the time for yourself. So it's like, how can you pour into cups if your cup is not poured? And I feel like that's what this vacation, this getaway could possibly be, right? You pretty much recharging, you having your cup filled out, you having your cup filled. It's like you can't move forward without it. Okay, so we have here with protection, we have the Hermit card, right? Yeah. So you can be going on like a retreat, or like you just need time to go within and to, especially with the Nine of Wands that came out as well, right? You just need time to focus on yourself. You need time to heal mentally, physically, spiritually, however it goes for you, right? I feel like you're just worn out, right? It's like you've been overextending yourself. You've been overexerting yourself. It's like you've been putting in too much somewhere where other places are lacking. And I feel like that lacking is like your mental health, right? It's like, yeah, right? To the point where it could have taken a toll on your body, your health, right? Maybe you're recovering from a sickness or something like that, but it's like you just need time to recoup, regenerate, to recalibrate, whatever the case may be, right? And this is 9-9. Oh, wow, 999. So you can be seeing 999. Give me something for love here. The Wheel of Fortune. Can't make it up. Right? It's like you need this change. You need to love on yourself. You need to do more of the things that you enjoy doing. You could be traveling and finding love for sure. You could be getting married. And then we have, look at here, the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the Three of Cups. So you could definitely be getting married because the King of Pentacles is a husband. He's a husband. Yeah. It's like you need time to yourself, right? You need to love on yourself. You do. It's like you've been putting so much love out that it hasn't, like, you get love, but it's different. This is like a different kind of love. It's like a love for you, right? It's like as much as you put out love, maybe you feel like the love that you get back is not reciprocal. It's not the same kind of love, right? So maybe this is, yes, you are loved by those around you and those that you come in contact with, but I feel like this is a need for intimate love, right? Especially with this husband here, love under there, this Ace of Cups here, right? Wow, Four Wands. I said someone could be possibly getting married, and it's coming out under agreement. So you could possibly be getting married. Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. You could be, wow, can't make it up. In the Lovers, you could possibly be traveling and getting married, finding the love of your life. I just was saying, I was feeling, yes, you are loved, but it's like you've been wanting intimate love, right? So you can be like finding love on your travels. You can be traveling to get married or something. I don't know, but this is definitely a passionate new beginning, right? And we have here the Lovers with the Four of Wands. So you could be getting married on your travels. You can be going to go travel and then you come back married. We have here the Eight of Wands, and this can be happening very fast. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this can be like something that you didn't think that you would do, but it's like you're getting, like, I don't know. That's somebody's business. I don't want to. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. I just said the King of Pentacles is a husband. We have your wife right here, Queen of Pentacles. So somebody's getting married. Somebody's getting married. Ooh, 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 ooh. The Empress. Somebody's getting married. Oh, the Ten of Cups. You can't make it up. And the Chariot. Wow, someone's definitely traveling. Someone's definitely going to be traveling and possibly getting married on their travels. And then the Empress is a mom, right? The King of Pentacles is a husband. The Queen of Pentacles is a wife. And the Empress is the mother, nurturer. So you could possibly, someone could be getting pregnant on these travels, especially with this Ace of Wands, Four of Wands here, you know, this Four of Swords over here, resting, rejuvenating, getting your shit back together, right? Being loved on, being treated well, like loving on a person. I don't know. And she just said no more wasting time. So yeah, like, oh, okay. This is going in a different, completely. I want to feel your body on me. So, okay. This is going in a different, the Hierophant. Wow. I feel like this is definitely like a God ordained. And look, the King of Pentacles popped right back out. Wow. This is definitely something that is supposed to happen, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here, the Hierophant we got here, we got the Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Lovers. This is something that's going to happen very fast. Wow. Okay, I'm going to get out Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to get out of this because Yeah, but somebody gonna be getting married and having a baby on a vacation. I don't know. Maybe you're gonna go on a vacation. Maybe you already in a connection with someone. Maybe you are married to someone, right? And you guys are planning to go on a vacation. But I was mentioning, you know, like someone wanting intimate love. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Yeah, being love. And you want to know? I forgot that the emperor came out in the beginning, and the empress came out. The emperor is looking. The emperor wants his empress. Like, I don't know. Listen, this could be some kind of travel that two people are going to be traveling together, either whether together or separately, but it's going to be meant to be divinely orchestrated because, yeah, like I was saying, this masculine energy that I was feeling, it's like, yeah, he's loved by many, but it's like he wants that intimate love. He wants his empress. That's what he wants. And I don't know, they could be traveling together. This emperor could be traveling, or you could be an empress, flip it, switch it, however it resonates, right? But you can be traveling and you can be meeting a person on your travels and you can get married because the connection is just that amazing, right? Or you can already be in a connection, or you can be deepening a connection that you have with someone, and you can be traveling together and you get married. But I feel like whatever intimate things that y'all do after becoming husband and wife, you're going to become a father, and the empress is going to become a mother, you know? So that's what I got. Look at that. Complete happiness at the bottom of the deck. Can't make it up. And ritual. Somebody's manifesting this to take place. Listen. I don't know, y'all, but that's the message that I have here for you all. Actually, let's get one card to close out. I will get, I don't know what deck. Let's just get a spirit animal, right? So based off of the spirit animal that we get here, this could be possibly something that you do see to confirm that this message is for you, okay? Remember, when you get spirit messages, I mean, like animal spirit messages and things like that, you don't have to actually see the animal in physical form. You can see it on someone's shirt. It can be on TV. It can be on like a napkin. It can be said in a song. It can be like graffiti on a building. Like, however, it's like if you're not grounded enough to pick up what it is, then you're not going to see it. But if you're grounded and you're open to the wow, this is crazy, and you're open to the information, then the information will come, which is crazy because I was looking at subscriptions that I have, right? And I was about to subscribe to one of these movie networks because I find myself watching movies lately, even though I don't watch the whole thing. I just just look at a little bit of it. But it was like Sonic the Hedgehog, and the Hedgehog spirit came out. I'm gonna grab another one too. It says, nurture and protect your unique qualities and guard yourself against negativity. Yeah, so, and I did see the Seven of Wands. I just didn't say anything. So whatever this is, it is protected. Okay, let's get one more. Excuse me. So Sonic the Hedgehog and a badger spirit. It says, look deeper. There are secrets and hidden treasures for you to discover beneath the surface. So the badger. Let's get another. You know what I'm getting with this? When I'm looking at this, because I know that on the cartoon it was a skunk. But you know, the skunk that he would not leave that girl alone. Like, he would not leave her alone. And he was so obsessed with her. And he would always be like, like always wanting to kiss her and things like that. It's like, so, yeah. I'm going to look into that story. What is that from? Is that like a Looney Tune? That is a Looney Tune. I got to figure out who he is, that Looney Tune. Right? So someone could definitely have their boundaries up at this time, right? Someone is being guarded at this time. But I feel like you need to just take a deeper look. You need to be a little bit more open, right? Let's get one more spirit and then I'm done. The mouse spirit, confidence. Even the smallest action can have a big impact, so never underestimate your abilities. Yeah, so I did say that someone was manifesting something. So this is giving me Tom and Jerry. You know, they were always back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, like Tom and Jerry's, like, as much as they butt heads with each other, they loved each other. You can tell that they loved each other, or else they wouldn't mess with each other. And as much as Tom tried to hurt Jerry, he never hurt him. He never hurt him. He always just like ruffled his feathers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic and Tails, they were like a freaking match made in heaven. They were always together. They had each other's back, you know what I'm saying? So this is giving me very much so like connections, right? It could be it could be platonic, it could be romantic, whatever the case may be, right? But, and then with the badger, even though it is not the skunk, I'm still seeing that. That's the image that I'm seeing. So that was a connection right there. And as much as she was like, leave me alone, she was like, I just saw a black butterfly. She was like, leave me alone. Like, she still loved it. She still loved it. She still entertained it. She still wanted him. She still didn't mind him doing what it was that he was doing. It's like, so yeah, any of those storylines can be significant, but yeah, don't underestimate the power of what the universe holds. So yeah, that's my message, you guys. Stay rooted and draw upon the earth's wisdom to navigate the challenges in your life, which I don't think that there's no challenges. Being as though I saw 1, 2, 3, I feel like everything is aligning perfectly the way that it's supposed to. As long as you are recognizing and putting action into what it is that needs to change, you know. So that's my read. It is a long read today, but yeah, have a good day, everybody. Bye. Wait, I didn't turn it off.